They say an eco-friendly house can't be built in 150 days for $150,000, and I say it can. I'm Alan Smith. Join me as I push the limits with time, budget, and creativity with the Garden Home Challenge, exclusively on ehowhome.
The biggest problem we have right now with the Galvalume is I over-ordered it. If you over-order like a wall package or a floor package or anything, what you really want to do is protect the material that you have, like cover it, especially if it's outside, and you want to get it quickly returned to the lumber yard, the box store, whatever, as quick as possible and get your credit. Don't let it linger around at the job because it'll be stepped on, broken, damaged, something, or you'll just blow it off, and the worst thing you can do is you'll just throw it in a pile and burn it or something like that, and that is not something we want to do. I guessed on these 2 rooms and I forgot the dimensions. So I ordered twice as much as I needed. So I need to go back and correct that real quick. I don't want all that material coming out here because it is Galvalume. It will bend easy, and I don't want to ruin $400 worth of material. So I'm going to stop it when I go back into town. I think the fireplace should look a little lighter instead of making it real heavy toward the end. And then Alan will probably think just the opposite, that it needs to be heavy and it needs to be anchored and it needs to go with the brick that's outside on the deck or something. And of course we have all kinds of brick out here at the farm that's left over. So it's not like we're gonna go buy new brick, but I was just kind of hoping instead of bringing Marcus back or anybody back, we could just do this with tile.
Myself, I'm partial to stone. I like rock work, but brickwork is it's neat, trim, you know, neat. And a tile, either one, according to what tile you use or anything, both can be real decorative according to what kind of decor you wish to have over there, you know.
The guy who's gonna do the tile surrounds, the guy who's gonna do the tile floors, the guy that's gonna do the backsplash in the kitchen and subway tile could do this tile. And then that would be one person doing all this, and we would move along at a brisk pace. The mantel was apparently in a fire in 1870. So it's pretty black on one side. So we bought the mantel, and I think he probably got a good price on the mantel. But you know, it's gonna have to be cleaned, and then it's gonna have to be repainted, and then it's gonna have to be mounted.
It's been on fire and it took them a while to put it out and didn't get put out right away. So it's not really that bad, but it's definitely a rustic piece of furniture or whatever, trim work. It'll have to have quite a bit of patchwork done to it to get it fixed up.
And so I don't know what all that's going to cause and how much time that's going to take and how much money we're going to spend.
Just according to what kind of look we want out of it. We want a real finished, gloss, you know, smooth finish on it, then it takes longer. It's 3 or 4 applications or something. First you got to patch it and determine if you want to add more wood to it or you just patch it with some kind of product that hardens. And then you got to float it out. So it may not be as bad as all that. And again, it might be.
So from the top of the countertop up to the bottom of the upper cabinets is normally about 18 inches. And so that kind of gives you enough room to put your mixer, your toaster, and all that. And it kind of makes it also where you can actually, an average person can reach up and grab stuff off the low shelves of the upper cabinets. So that's just kind of a standard that a lot of people use is 18. Just looking at it visually, it looks good. But you can go down to 13 and you would see it would really be a lot tighter, you know, in older homes a lot of times. But we have people now that even go up to 24 inches, 30 inches.
Either Chris or Joyce or Alan will decide what he wants to have there and what kind of look he wants as far as what type of material. If they put the subway tile in there, whatever, you know, if they want to show more of it, you know, if they think it really looks nice, they want to show more of it, they can.
I think we might finish on time. I don't think we'll finish on budget unless we really do some really drastic cutting here toward the end.
First part of next week, I want to have all the wall coverings in all the rooms done. And then I'm going to get the 2 ceilings done. Then we'll have all the walls and all the ceilings covered. And then we can look at trim, and then maybe going in there and working on those cabinets.
Really, there's a lot more stuff to do, you know, and there's trimming to do, there's indoor doors to do. You know, we've already paid for our appliances, but we have to get them out here, and then we have to mount stuff. That costs money. We don't have any vanities, bath vanities in the house yet. We don't have our toilets, our sinks. All that stuff's not here. And then we also have our utility hookups to do. We have still a little painting to do on the porches. You know, and then we still have the ceilings, and we still have this tile and surround, and we also have the floor. So I'm guessing right now that we're going to eat the whole budget up. The question is, how much are we going to eat up? And then the next question may be, you know, just how close we can keep it in the end to that 150.